Ugh. Hello everyone, Liam Faulkner back again to do a review of this Oasis album, Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. This is Oasis's fourth studio album, released in 2000, and represented the biggest change in direction for the band thus far. Bonehead and Quigsy were gone, the band changed labels, as now they were releasing under Big Brother Recordings, rather than Creation, which is their label for their 90s albums. On top of that, they also changed producer, getting Mark Spike Stent to produce everything, most known for his work with artists like Madonna. Oh yeah, also, the drugs were gone. The band actually went sober for this one, which is, bands that were on drugs going sober doesn't usually pose well for them, and this album is a clear example as to why I think that. This album is only 10 songs, and features pretty much the biggest change in direction we've seen from Oasis thus far. Going for a more colder, more electronic style sound. Well, still being guitar driven, obviously, but you know what? After listening to their other 90s albums, this one is probably like the most kind of experimental one compared to everything else, but even then, you could argue this is just the same shit they've been putting out since 1994. Okay, where to start? Fuck in the Bushes. One of the worst song titles ever. Surprisingly, quite energetic. The thing is, it was designed as Oasis's PA intro song during their concerts, and yeah, I think it works extremely well for that purpose because it's designed to get the crowd hyped up. But like, why is it here? Why is this the opener on this album? Why? Why is it here? Why does this exist? Yeah, it's pretty good as like a live intro song, but as an actual song on the album, I'd say the song is like it's fine. It's like an okay instrumental, and the fucking voice samples don't really do much either. It's okay. The, the next two songs are, oh Jesus, Golden It Out and Who Feels Love. The two main singles off of this album, both of them are quite bad. Both feature repetitive instrumentals, terrible production, weak vocal performances. Yeah, both of them are quite shit. I would both give them like a 4 out of 10. One thing I can give Golden Out credit for is that at least the lyrics are quite good, but Who Feels Love is like unsalvageable. Um, Put your money where your mouth is. Little James too. Um, Liam's first writing credit on an Oasis song, not very good. In fact, I would say this is honestly one of their worst songs. Um, Horrible lyrics, very tacky production, very very weak fucking instrumental. It's like, oh, why is this here? Why wasn't Let's All Make Believe on this thing? Every fucking move this album takes just pisses me off, and this is the fucking main one. Following that, we have a slight boost up with Gas Panic, which seems to be one of the more, widely favoured tracks on the album, but honestly, I don't really get it. I think the lyrics are quite good, and the whole backstory's great, and it's a great live song, but, Liam's voice and the fucking tacky instrumental and the kind of off production just kind of ruin it. It is the best song so far. I give it like a 6 out of 10, but it's just not the best Oasis song. I don't know why people say that. But Where Did It All Go Wrong, the first Noel-centered track on the album, is actually pretty good. It's not like great. It's just decent. It's just decent. I give it like a 7 out of 10. And honestly, for this album, decent is a big deal, considering the previous tracks we have so far. But then, just when you think this album's going to get good, we have Sunday Morning Call, which is... Yeah, I'd say all I want to say about this track is that all the hate Noel Gallagher has for it is absolutely justified because this song is atrocious. I Can See Liar is one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my entire life, and that's all I'll say about it. Just go listen to it yourself to understand why. And then the closer. To be honest, with how much I hate most of this album's track list, I must admit Roll It Over is actually a really good song. It's got a good pace, it's got a nice instrumental, it's actually quite polished. Liam Gallagher's vocals are great. It's almost like the band actually give a shit again with this fucking, this one song and then just fucked off for the rest of the track list. I think the solo is really nice, and it also serves really well as the closer to the album because it does feel like a finale. But that's where the album ends. This album feels like it ends before it gets started because it's only 10 minutes, it's only 10 songs, not 10 minutes. Fucking felt like 10 minutes, this album flies by. It's only 10 songs, it's only about 40 minutes long. Honestly, I do think they could have done a lot more with this concept than what they ended up doing, because this album feels like a shit ton of missed potential. Because this track list is so weird. Like, you have a few completely finished songs, you know, like Go Let It Out, Who Feels Love, Where Did It All Go Wrong, Sunday Morning Call, Roll It Over. But then you have a few weird tracks like Fucking in the Bushes, which don't deserve to be there. And then you have two literally unfinished songs with Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is and I Can See a Liar. Um, one thing I can say for sure is that at least this album's diverse. It never stays consistent for any more than like one or two songs. Every song is basically its own thing. But after how consistent their previous albums were, this just feels like a piss take. So yeah, I'm feeling a 3.8 out of 10 on this album. Yeah.